Hi guys, and welcome to your September 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the time frame of the 15th through the end of the month for the beautiful sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello guys. How are you? Hello to all of my new eyes and ears. I appreciate you for being here. Let's get started. We're going to be switching this up just a tad bit because I am breaking up the What Aren't They Telling You on a trial period for the first time. I wanted to just try to switch up the reading just a little bit to see if we can get a little bit more insight and see if we can appeal to and resonate with more people, okay? So I did go ahead and take the time to pre-shuffle, of course. And as a time-saving measure, I have already grabbed all of your cards. Now, what you don't know is that I've already tried to record this video twice. So everything is already on the board, already pulled. The only thing that we don't have is the peak of the past energy and the bottom of the deck energy. So we still have a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. So crowning, and basically what I'm doing is I have pulled your 5 romance angel oracle cards, and I'm clarifying each one of those cards, okay? And I'll also have your peak of the past. That's what I'm doing, just to give us a little bit more. Instead of making them separate and blending them, I'm just gonna clarify and still blend. Let's go. So, crowning this particular reading for What Aren't They Telling You, Aries, is Soulmate, okay? So, I'm not gonna give you the clarifying cards yet. Right now, soulmate is on your partner's mind. That's their crowning energy. That is what they're dealing with. That is what they are struggling with. Good, bad, and indifferent. You are the soulmate, and they're having a hard time accepting that. If you see that smoke wafting past my face, that is my frankincense and myrrh. Let's keep it moving. So they're having a hard time with this. Now, I already got the clarifying energy, so I know why. They're having a hard time because of some things that keeps happening between you guys. There are a myriad of things that is going on that has taken place in this relationship between you and this person that you're connecting with, Aries. Only you know the extent of this connection, okay? I'm just here to let you know what they're not telling you, okay? So, in addition to that, there have been some finance and career issues, okay? There's been an energy of releasing the ex, okay? And then we end with reconciliation. So you guys are currently in some type of separation mode or Mexican standoff mode, okay? And honeymoon. So this person has really went back and forth, and what they're not telling you is they're having a hard time believing and accepting that you're the soulmate based on things that have went on in the relationship. Now, when we put our relationship and put these expectations on our relationship, there are things that we bring to the table as a human being that we expect, and things that we bring from the past relationship. This person is no different than that, okay? This isn't about perfection. So what I see is clarifying the soulmate energy is the 7 of Cups. I feel like instinctively, as soon as this card came out in the last video that I couldn't post because it cut off on me, I felt instantly that although this isn't what they're telling you, what they're not telling you is they feel like you're the one that has the options. I don't really feel like they have the options here. Now again, energy is fluid. It can go back and forth, up and down, and round and round. But I'm feeling like they are having a hard time taking you seriously. They're realizing that you are the soulmate, and they need to accept this. I'm going to tell you why I know this, but this is what they're struggling with. So there are options. There hasn't been enough of something that they feel like should have taken place in this relationship. They haven't received that from you, Aries, whether that be enough attention, enough of something wasn't done, okay? On top of that, if you know, we stop right there and we talk about the peak of the past for a second. In the past, There was a lot of playfulness. You guys were very, very flirty in the beginning. Absolutely. But I feel like when it came time for this relationship to go to the next level and get serious, that's when it stopped. It was like, halt. And your partner is upset because that to them became a red flag. Okay? I feel like there wasn't enough of, you didn't take them seriously enough. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. They felt like that was a red flag, and this person has went back and forth from thinking that you're playing too much and not taking them seriously enough to deciding whether, okay, maybe I'm doing too much, because that was worth waiting for. They were trying to accept the divine timing that's at play. This person is very spiritual that you're connecting with. And this person has went back and forth trying to be patient, accepting every blow or everything, every expectation that they have put on you, Aries, with, you know what, maybe I'm doing too much, maybe. And I'm telling you, the person has went back and forth and back and forth. However, they're really going back and forth with themselves and trying to figure out what to do here. Okay. This energy has been popping all over the place. I apologize. Okay, so let's go ahead. Since I already have all of the rest of your cards that I'm not going to tell you what they are yet, I'm going to go ahead and get your peek of that. I just gave you the peek of the past. Now we're going to go ahead and clarify each one of these really quickly. Okay, clarify this playfulness, Spirit. The playfulness, please. Thank you. Yes. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's being clarified by the 9 of Cups. So you came into their lives. You guys connected. They liked the playfulness between you guys. They liked the connection. They liked the way things were going until they didn't. Okay. Clarify these. Two red flags. Okay. So the red flags was, all right. Yes. What red flags was cautioning them? This is peak of the past within the last 3 to 6 months. Two things. A, the communication is off. Absolutely, with the Knight of Swords. There is not enough. And then on top of that, I told you this person is stuck like glue. You guys can't communicate word for you know what. However, when it comes down to that Ace of Wands, the communication is on point. Do you see what I'm saying? So you guys are magnetically drawn to one another, but the communication is not right and not where it needs to be. Maybe there are things that is you in some way, shape, or form, okay? Your partner feels like you could communicate your desire, but you can't communicate anything else, Aries. That is the problem. When it comes down to you communicating your emotions, you can't do that. But when it's time for you to clarify anything that falls in the realm of this Ace of Wands, because you are the Aries, they're like, oh, you can do that. Look, we know what this Ace of Wands is for, okay? So I'm not even going to go there. But you guys know. So when it comes down to communicating your emotions, Aries, this person looked at that as a red flag because you could communicate recklessly on everything else that didn't matter. They felt like as long as you guys were playing and letting that youthful, spirit to shine and everything was fine, everything was good. And they liked that. They wanted a person that they can connect with on that level, and they do look at you as wish fulfillment, and they like you, love you very much and like you, okay? But when it came down to really communicating, the communication isn't there, and everything is communicated as an attack with a sword instead of and then that energy takes everything personally too. You can't say, you guys, when it's time to communicate, you locking horns. So I'm feeling like someone has some air somewhere worth waiting for. We're gonna go ahead and clarify that. So we know that this person regards you very highly. Okay, Aries. Okay, clarify worth. Thank you, Spirit. Worth waiting for. Death. So Scorpio energy here. I'm telling you now, there is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio all up and through here. Definitely fire. up in here, and I do feel like this death card, death. The death card is Scorpion energy, and it talks all about endings and transformations. So when it comes down to worth waiting for, they've struggled with all of the things that you guys cannot seem to get off the ground. They've struggled with that. And as a result, in the past 6 months, this is what they've been dealing with. The fact that you are their wish fulfillment, but they have to basically transform their entire way of thinking into even dealing with you. And they had to come to the realization that it was worth waiting for. Hence, the Soulmate card. They walked away with one perspective, and they had to change and accept this. But they've had a hard time with this Seven of Cups, taking your contribution to this relationship, Aries, seriously, okay? All right, then we got finances and career being clarified by the Temperance energy. Sagittarius energy is here. So it's been a up and down struggle, and they have been trying to temper themselves and mix patience and balance with this. There's been some work-life relationships. Somebody is a workaholic and trying to incorporate you into their lives, or you guys trying to incorporate each other has been proven to be very daunting for the both of you, okay? We also have released your ex. Your person has been through everything that I just told you within the last 3 to 6 months they went through with an ex. And it has made them very, very sad. It's being clarified by the Five of Cups. Your person, there is a parallel between the things that you have done, Aries, to this person and the things that you have went through with this person. What they have went through with you very, very closely resembles an ex. And it's hard for them to release the ex out of the energy and release this sadness, because there's a lot of similarities between you guys. I don't know, that's resonating with somebody. The good news is that if you are in separation mode, there's a reconciliation. And I believe that although you guys have been back and forth so much, Aries and your cross watcher, what's clarifying this is the High Priestess. And I think that there has not been enough communication between you guys that has been tender. There is so much defensiveness going on, so much mind games, like I don't want to show you this, and there needs to be a little bit more tenderness in this connection. I feel like even with the High Priestess and wanting a reconciliation, why would there be a need to want to hide the fact that you guys need to be together or want to be together? Someone here, and it's your partner, they need to trust their intuition, and they've done that, but why would they feel that way? There's a very defensive energy that I'm feeling in here, okay? And then finally, we end with the honeymoon. We end with the honeymoon card. Somebody's going to be traveling. Somebody's going to be going somewhere on a trip, a holiday trip, going somewhere, going to a bed and breakfast. There's going to be a trip. And for others of you, you're going to be back in honeymoon mode. We got the Grand Trine coming up. We have a full moon in Pisces coming up. There's a lot of water in here. We got Death card. We got Sagittarian energy. We got, the Magician is clarifying this honeymoon. All of the tools in your arsenal to manifest the beginning that you want. And this is going from intention to action. So now the ball is in your court. And your person is going to be coming to you, letting you know that. Bottom of the deck is the following. So they are being very nostalgic right now. Okay, with the Six of Cups. And if I tell you that they go back and forth between the 6 and the 7, but this clarifies that they miss the times that you guys had, and they know that you are their soulmate, and they're really trying to, I know that you guys have been talking, but when you talk, it doesn't go that well. So I'm letting the Aries know that resonates with this, that your person is trying very hard to change. But they had to come to some realizations on their own before you guys can completely reconcile and go back into honeymoon. I do not feel like this is a marriage. I feel like this is an energy. However, If some of you guys are getting married and this has been your struggle and your ups and downs, then congratulations, okay? And then we have the Six of Wands. We have that success. We have the fact that there are onlookers. Look at that. There is success. The bottom of the deck, we got 2 sixes. There was a choice, okay? The 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. And balancing all that out is the 2 of Wands. So there is a lot of fire here. Obviously, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius is all up and through here. Someone definitely has a fire moon. I'm feeling like this is going more toward a fiery moon or a fiery Venus more so than an Aries sun. Aries sun, you guys may experience this from your partner a little bit, but I'm really feeling like that fiery nature is in the emotions here. So that's what I see. And if we peek at the top, this is our creation. That's the Empress, the wife of the Emperor, okay? This is birth. This is creation. This is the spark of something new. So when I look at this, I know exactly what you guys are going to be doing, okay? This is also in a love relationship, the beginning of something brand new. So there's going to be a reconciliation. Somebody's trying very, very hard to get back in. That 2 of Wands is balancing these 6s out because that is the minor arcana to the major arcana of the Magician. You have both energies here. This is outward projection. This is inward projection. And that's what you guys are doing. Your partner is going through and not telling you. They're trying to come to a realization to get things back on track so you guys can stop locking horns. And this is what they had to do themselves, okay? Wow, that was a lot. So I hope that that shed light for someone. I mean, I'm going to leave you with this beautiful image, let's see, of the major arcana and the minor arcana to that major, which is the 2 of Wands and the Magician, okay? So understand that this person is trying really hard. They're going to be releasing this energy and balancing out their finances and career. You guys are going to be talking and working on your communication and working on your reconciliation, possibly going on a trip and retreating. Or if that doesn't happen, that's what they want to do. So I'm going to leave you with this, and I hope that everything works out. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys next month when we do it again. Bye.